The real advantage in the post-Andromeda era lies on making creatives with AI. With Andromeda's change, everyone knows that the algorithm now functions differently. It wants less targeting, more volume, less time focused on media buying, and more time focused on creative making. Why? Because based on your creative, the algorithm will know what people it has to target, what people it has to reach. It doesn't want you anymore to do it for you to do it manually, but it wants to do it for itself. The algorithm itself wants to be able to find the people you're trying to target with your ad and with your copy, but most importantly, with your creative. So now targeting is inside the creative. And with Andromeda's change, we now need more volume, more formats, more concepts, and the best way to do it is with AI. In order to have the ad volume Andromeda is warning us to do, that it is not like what we did before, which was like making 1, 2, 3, 4 different concepts and just generating variations from those concepts, changing the colors, changing a little bit the hook, changing a little bit the animations, or changing a bit the hook of the video. Those were the ways we used in previous years to make ads fast, to make ads good, and to have a good amount of volume, because it didn't take much time to generate variations of the same ad, of the same creative concept. But now, what the algorithm wants, what Meta wants with the new Andromeda update is for us to have more concepts based on each ICP and each awareness level, not just a general concept that we expect to resonate with all the market, but specific concepts that resonate with specific people inside the market. Now, the input we need to have has 10 times, has multiplied by at least 10 times, because making creatives takes time. Not only in the analytical side, thinking about each ICP and each awareness level, but also on the creative side. If it's a static creative, using Photoshop or using whatever software you use. If it's a video ad, using Illustrator or whatever software you're using to make ads. So how can we now use AI to make those things not only faster but also better? Because we aren't doing absolutely anything if they do it faster but worse. Then we're just spending money. And who likes to just waste money, to just throw money to the trash, to just burn money? No one. So what we actually have to do in order to make $1 million ad campaigns is using AI to make our creatives, either statics or either videos. AI is greatly advanced in both areas. I'm gonna tell you right now what I use AI for when making ads, how I use it when making creatives, and the specific AIs that there are right now to make high quality, good looking ad creatives. Alright, so now that we need to create tons and tons of creatives with AI, then there are the specific models that we can use to make, for now, statics. For now, I'll talk about just statics, because we can make video ads, to very high quality video ads. ChatGPT, Nano Banana, in my case, have proven to be the best two models to create static ads. Why? Because they're fast, they're reliable, and you can use creative inspo from other businesses to make your ads. I want to make a note here. When you're looking for creative ideas in competitors or in businesses in other areas, what you should be looking for is just creative ideas. Just that. Not copying the ad exactly how it is, because that ad is tailored to a specific ICP with a specific awareness level. If you do that, then likely the message won't resonate with your audience, or the way it's branded won't resonate with the audience, because it's not packaged in a way that's pertinent to them. So don't copy. That's the lowest level of making ads. That's like level 0, just copying exactly what other people are doing and just changing the text a little bit. That's the worst thing you can do, because you're also limited by their results. If the person that did that ad is not a good advertiser, is not a good marketer, then of course you're not gonna get good results, and you're not gonna surpass those results, because you're not adding anything analytically to make that ad better. So the worst thing you can do, level 0 of ad making, is copying exactly what other businesses do, other competitors do. So if you want to get mediocre results, to be honest, that's what you should do. You can make a bit of money, you can get a positive ROAS, but it's the mediocre way of doing it, and you're gonna hit a plateau very, very fast. So my recommendation is try to look for creative inspiration. So just creative inspiration. Not the analytical and branding and messaging and none of that. Just the creative idea. You can use softwares like Creative Donut, Creative OS, or Atria. Those are 3 that have a good volume of ads you can use and you can copy. Of course, out of the 3, the best one is Atria. It's the most expensive as well, but it's definitely worth it. So with Atria, you can find some creative inspiration. And here's another tip. If you don't want to get plateaued by your competitors' ideas, and you want to add something new to the market that maybe they haven't seen before, or something a bit different than what all the businesses in your industry are doing, you can try to look in similar industries or people that have a similar ICP or maybe the same ICP but they're selling a different thing. So for example, if you're selling something like a gym membership for women, you could find creative inspiration in wellness things. They have the same ICP, they're kind of related, they're a bit different, and you can bring new creative ideas that aren't in the industry from other industries and be the first one in that space to use that idea. So that's a good tip, to search in similar industries, maybe not in the exactly same industry. Now that you've found your creative inspo, it's time to upload that to ChatGPT or to Nano Banana, and really just a matter of seconds, you can write a prompt that tells them to use that creative to change maybe the model's image to your model's image or to your client's model's image. He can change the image, he can change the text, he can change the colors, and in a matter of seconds you can have a fully branded, fully pertinent ad to your ICP. Why is it pertinent? Because you did the analytical thinking before and you knew that you had to message it branded this way with this specific CTA so that it resonates with your audience. But with Nano Banana or ChatGPT 5.2, you can generate very good ads. Here's another side note. With ChatGPT 5, I realized that ChatGPT 4.0 was the better one in creating images. But now with 5.2, I think it has surpassed the ability of the 4.0 to generate images. And Nano Banana is doing really well when it comes to creating ads, especially of course in statics. So that's a way you can generate ads really fast. If you already know the ICP you're trying to target, the kind of hook you want to have, the type of CTA you want to have, the type of info you want to have, you want the ad to have, what type of landing page you're going to use after. If all of that analytical thinking is done and you only need the creative concept to make the creative concept, to make the creative, you can just make it in a matter of minutes with using inspo from Atria, from Creative Donut, from Creative OS, and then telling ChatGPT or Nano Banana to tailor it with your specific prompt for your business. That takes literally minutes, and that's where you actually make more time to not only make more creatives, but to make more time for analytical thinking, for offer ICP pertinency, for market research, for the business-wide and the marketing-wide things, not only in the media buying or in the creative side. And also, how can we use ads to make video ads faster and better? Well, there are tons and tons of softwares available out there. You can use Sora. You can use, for example, there's a software that's called Arcad's AI. Then you can create AI UGC videos. So an AI model making like a UGC ad, and it's very good because you can do the same thing with Atria. Find some creative idea in what other businesses are doing, change the script, upload it to Arcad's, choose the model, and just generate an AI UGC video ad in just a matter of minutes. And you can create variations with different models, different voices, different backgrounds, if you want to test that. And what if it looks too much like AI? And it says, what should I do? You should add some B-roll if needed, and that's it. Like, when you make an ad and people say like, oh, I know it's AI, all right. Does it actually matter that it looks AI? Everyone is using AI. And if their results are the expected results, then it doesn't matter if it's AI or if it's detected as AI if you're getting the results. So don't worry much about it. If you want, you can add some B-roll here and there, but you can have very, very good high converting ads with ArcAds and with other video making, AI video making softwares, especially when it comes to UGC. If you're trying to make more like a stock video or a video where it's not so much of someone talking to the camera, then you can use softwares like Sora. If you're trying to make AI UGC ads, ArcAds is definitely a good option. So how does all of this play together? Andromeda is asking us for more volume, more concepts, and more formats. So ads in stories formats, in reels formats, in feeds formats, in explore pages format, and more concepts, more variation. Not of the same ad, but different concepts. When it comes to variation, is having an umbrella of creative concepts. So you can make 1x1, 4x3, 16x9 static ads with ChatGPT, Nano Banana, and you can make stories ads, reels ads, maybe just like a stock image video, stock-like image video, or more like a AI UGC video with AI, just a matter of minutes. Then you can have more creative volume. Then you can focus more time on the analytical thinking and knowing how to make those ads pertinent to each ICP and each awareness level. Don't just think that, all right, so I'll make 1,000 different ads now that I have more time, and don't focus in any of that time that's now being freed into thinking and analyzing how can I make this as pertinent as possible to my ICP. How can I tailor my solution? How can I package my solution so well that my ICP feels convinced? Improving the funnel, improving the landing page, trying different landing pages, testing. This time that is being freed is not to be wasted, but is to be reinvested into more marketing and advertising side, maybe even the sales side of things. Now, if you have any questions about AI or making ads with AI, just type it down in the comments. I'll be answering any comment you put down there in the comment box. Check out my social links. You have my LinkedIn, my Instagram, and check out other YouTube videos where I talk about AI, making ads with AI, and other business related topics. I think that's all for today, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.